Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Ugly Dog Lures. Me and Mel's just having a good time in here tonight. Not that good of a time, but a good time. We got to get back to painting and being with our friends. And I apologize we hadn't been on in a while, but we had some stuff go down. Mel was in a bad wreck, and we had 5 deaths in our family since January. So we've been away for a while, but we had 5 deaths in our family since.
Just forgot to turn it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble again, like always. But we're back now and got everything kind of going back our way again for a while. So I thought we'd come spend some time with y'all on a Saturday afternoon. Mel's been in there and resting today. I've been out here in the shop just messing with Ron on the phone all day and doing some other things. I don't know when Mel will put it out, but the OPO stuff is going to them tomorrow. Maybe it'll come out on Tuesday. So, well, we missed all y'all too, very badly. But the OPO stuff is going to Operation Phoenix Outdoors tomorrow. All the donations will be there. I think we're meeting him at 1 tomorrow.
I think so.
Yeah. So we will be there and get that done tomorrow. So get that done and get started on next year's. So we're going to have, I think there's probably going to be between 500 and 700 pieces headed over there to them. And what Operation Phoenix Outdoors is, if you don't know, is a veteran organization that takes disabled veterans, first responders, and children hunting and fishing. It's a great thing. So,
You might ask about the air conditioner.
is the air conditioner back behind y'all? Is the sound good? Can y'all hear me okay? The air conditioner, can y'all hear it over the iPad thing? We don't have a computer no more. We went and beat Cody up and took his iPad away, so that's what we'll be filming on or doing our lives on. So Jason says yes. Yeah, Glenn, it's a great organization. We collect hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of donations for them every year. You got Patrick Quick, New Hope, us, Charlie Carter, Mad Monkeys, Brandon Weatherford. There's a whole plethora of the painters that will actually paint baits and donate them to them. So it's a good thing. And they take them guys out fishing. They were actually last year, they got a new pontoon boat and it's equipped for wheelchairs. So, and it's great. Me and Ron got to go out on it last July. On the 3rd of July, we was out with them all day. We had a blast. But that'll all get to them. I was going to get to them before Christmas, but Chris had surgery on his knee, and then all the bad things started going, and it just went downhill. But getting them to him tomorrow, so it's going to be a good thing. So we're going to paint some baits tonight, but we got a few other things to talk about first. I'm going to paint some crazy stuff. Oh, Glenn, that was so much fun. Chris is such a wonderful person. He is actually a disabled veteran himself, and Pat is actually his partner in that. I think he is National Guard. That's absolutely, Chase. If you're going to start painting, I would go on Amazon and buy the cheap lures to practice on. And once that you get going good, Chase, go buy them from like Sugar Tit Custom Lures. There's quite a few different ones, but Sugar Tip's real fast and great service.
And don't throw them away.
Yeah, don't throw them away. Just practice on them and use them. And if you have to tune one, all you gotta do is get a pair of pliers, right a hold of the nose ring, and just twist it just a little bit, and that's how you can tune your baits.
And if you don't like it, don't epoxy it. You can.
Yeah, you can always
paint over it. Or...
paint over it, wash it off, and do it again. Yeah, anything you need, buddy, just send an email to uglydoglures@gmail.com and let me know, and I'll be doing my best to answer your questions. And if I can't, New Hope can. Glenn can answer a lot of your questions. So we're all here for you. Hello, Big Malone. I guess we ought to say howdy to everybody. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Ron and Jen. Hi, Chase. Hi, Terry. Who else is here with us, Melissa?
Oh, let's see. Jason.
Jason. Hello, Jason. I just got off the phone with him.
Ron. Jen.
David. Hi, David.
David.
Yeah. But I'm so glad to have all of you back, and I'm glad to be back. Hello, Randy.
Thumpaholic.
Hello, Corey. And everybody. Hello, Cecilia. So
hello.
It's all going to be good. I got to show y'all this. And there's a reason that I am going to show y'all this. This is a hand-carved bait that I had Ron do for me. And it's a skunk. And this is going to be one of my baits that I am going to pike fish with. It's a flip-flop style bait. And it's a skunk.
It stinks. It smells like
I love this thing. Hi, Gaza.
Did you even hear me?
Yeah, it stinks. I heard you. That's why I'm holding the tail so he can't spray me.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing is sick. Oh, my God, I love this bait. But I will be taking this thing after pike. It may come back chewed up, but that's okay. I know a guy that can make me another one. Hello, Charlie Carter. Welcome in, buddy.
Hello.
Glad to see everybody here. And
hey, he said that looks a lot like me. Randy, you are not far enough away to be talking like that.
Randy, she has a gas card. You better watch out, buddy.
Where are you again?
So glad to have everybody in here with us. And also the reason that I kind of went that way, yeah, I know I need a shower. I've been out working all day. Is Goose had done something, Ron. Imagine that.
You did something?
This will be my very first hand-carved lure. I started on it and got started on it. And when I get this finished, it will be long to Ron. Because my very first hand-carved lure came from Ron at New Hope Fishing Lures. So I am returning the favor. Kind of cool. Is he crying, Jen? I am doing it, and I am going to add rattles to it. We got rattles right here. It will be rattle bait. And I'm going to let Ron pick the lip he wants on it. Pick one of those 3 lips, Ron.
It needs to be a little bigger,
To match his ego?
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to. So he doesn't trip over it when it pouts so much,
So pick you one of those 3, Ron. There's that one.
Oval.
That's an oval. That's
Rectangle.
a coffin bill.
It's a rectangle.
It's a coffin bill, and this is a deep. So pick one of the 3, Ron. That's the one that'll be on this bait.
Wynn's laughing at you. I don't know why.
Yeah, everybody laughs at me because I'm old. He wants the coffin bill. All right, coffin it is.
See, he's already pouting. I can't fish it.
Now, next question. Do you want to paint it, or do you want me to paint it and send it to you?
Don't look at me. I'm not painting it.
And it will get glass eyes. these are glass eyes. So I'll put a set of glass eyes on it.
I'll pick those out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ron, if I paint it,
said you.
Okay.
Brandon,
Hello, Brandon.
be in the background.
Okay, buddy.
Hi, give Amanda a hug.
Absolutely. Tell her hello. This will be done in the new generation patchwork perch, Ron. So you're leaving it up to me. That's what's going to happen. Okay, let's get to busyness. Yeah, the glass eyes are way cool. Way expensive, too. I actually bought another painter out, and all of these were in there. So I've got lots and lots of them there. Hi, Woman Outdoors. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I guess we'll get to busy painting. Been away a long time. Oh.
Boy, your son's brave.
Why's that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got a bunch of old tackle with glass eyes, Glenn.
Watch some of his old videos, Chase. He does everything from really easy stuff to kind of hard stuff. But you can learn a lot from watching his. I mean, we have almost 300 videos up.
Yeah, we got a bunch. Okay, I guess we're going to start this paint job with Createx transparent bright yellow. Yeah, it's good to see you. I've been away a while. Just a lot of things happened, and we just couldn't get here. But we got it all going our way now, except for getting mail a new pickup. So, and hopefully that comes pretty quick. We appreciate that, Chase. We really do. I got some bunch of junk and scattered in through here. I'm sorry if I taught you wrong, Glenn. It's Mel's fault. So we're going to start. You know, she always tells me what to do. Yeah, does any of you guys ever do any ice fishing?
Talking about ice fishing just as it gets warm?
Ice fishing, yeah. Because I want to do some kind of ice jigs for OPO's winter trips for them next year. And that's why I'm asking, is because if they know, they can please tell me, and I can figure something out for them. I'm actually wanting to go on an ice fishing trip myself.
We can go to Iowa in February.
Okay, there's our first coat. Bright yellow.
Is that a coward lure?
I'm done. That's it.
Coward lure done. Okay. Ooh, LV says that the lake didn't freeze with it.
I want to find out about the ice jigs so that I can actually make some for them.
Chase,
Terry, whatever information you can give me, please do.
Yeah, So, Chase, if you use the apple barrel paints, you have to use the thinner. And
you can thin apple barrels, deco paints, all that with just plain water. They are water thinnable paints.
Oh, so you're not using reducer anymore?
Nope, I haven't been using reducer in a long time. Ever since I got rid of the FX paints, I quit using reducer.
Yeah, because that stuff is expensive.
Yeah, I got to get with these guys and figure out what kind of stuff to get to make the jigs. And y'all just think that I just paint lures, but I do a whole lot more than that. I actually made a buzz bait today.
And you put up with me.
And I put up with Mel. Yeah, Glenn, when I started, I didn't use nothing but that. The only reason that I kind of changed was for convenience. And I still use a lot of the apple barrels. So that's what we're going to be using here in a minute. It's actually a ceramic coat. And it's
Darcy.
A good paint to have. Ah, Darcy, glad to see you. Yeah. But anybody can give me any information on that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hello, Fred. Mr. Fred.
Mr. Fred.
Mr. Fred.
I finally got my phone up so I can see everything and see all the comments.
Mr. Fred, can you send me your address again? When Mel's computer crashed, we lost all of everybody's addresses. And I need your address for OPO because they're going to send all of the donators some stuff. I don't know what they're sending, decals and thank you cards. I don't know. That's just what he asked me this morning when he called me. Can you get their addresses? And I said, I certainly can. Appreciate it, buddy. I think I'm going to use a pearl tangerine, and it's a Createx color, and it is actually a pearl paint, a nice paint.
So are you guys having all the flooding from the snow melting too fast? Kate's in Minnesota, and they had all kinds of flood warnings out.
Yeah, me and Mel, we're glad to be back. It's been a hard start to the year for us, but it's all going to be good. Getting better all the time. Get back to the shop. But I made a buzz bait today while I was sitting out here. Black with hunter on. My paints have been sitting too long, folks. Got to give them a good mix.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it was colder here in New Mexico than it was in Pennsylvania this year. Yeah, the pearl tangerine. I'm just going to lay it right under that chin. There you go. Ron, you figured out what bait this is yet? I've been teasing him all day about it. I gave him every clue in the world, and he never figured it out. You okay? You can sneeze in here. It's allowed. It depends on Chase on what needle you're using in your gun. If you're using a 5, you can shoot at a little higher PSI. I'm using a 30, and I'm shooting about 18 pounds right now. I think there's a lot of guys that'll shoot up to 50 pounds with those 0.5s and 0.3 needles and tips. So I do have some of those in that drawer there. Okay, next color, Cermicoat.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Do I annoy you?
Yes.
Yep, Ron actually did.
So Charlie used to fly fish all the time. One of his
tie
friends.
them damn things.
One of his friends actually made him a homemade fly rod. And unfortunately, it got crushed in a move one time.
24 karat gold in it.
Yeah, God, it was pretty.
Yeah, sometimes you have to. Well, this is our denim. This paint is called Denim Blue. This is a pretty nice color. And what we're doing here is a walking bait. So it's going to walk on top of the water. And it depends a little bit too on your compressors and all that.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, it's expensive. This is an expensive hobby.
No, she's talking about fly fishing.
Yeah, that's expensive hobby too, but so is this.
Yeah, if you'll go to like auctions and ask for things on Facebook Marketplace, we have a guy here that will actually rent out fly rods and stuff to go out and go fishing. So maybe somebody in your area will do that as well.
Yep. Hello, Ted. Welcome in, buddy.
Good job, Jen.
What'd you do? Put Ron in the corner?
Jen is so cruel to me. Yay, Jen.
Who's cruel to you?
Jen is cruel to Ron.
Oh, good. He needs it.
Right.
I was going to drive all the way to Pennsylvania and make him stand in the corner the other night. He said, well, I'm going to be bad if it'll get you to Pennsylvania. So this is a Denim Blue.
Oh, no, a bunch of wildfires? That's terrible.
Randy, did you get where you had headed? For the night? That's kind of what happened to mine, too.
I remember when yours broke, I set a box on top of it or something. I cried for a week.
Yeah, I remember it, too, because I'm still crying about it today. Take our Denim Blue.
Hey, Amy.
Look at that crank, honey. Mm-hmm. Hello, Amy. One of these days, I'm going to make it to Pennsylvania. There's some stuff there that I want to see.
The squirrel in Ron's tree across the street.
Oh, that dude will be on the table for supper if I'm there.
Gross. Chase, if you know how to mix paint, start with your primary colors and then mix some colors up.
Oh, yeah, just mix what you want. I'll actually be doing okay, Brandon, that's good, buddy. You do what you got to do.
Hey, Hanson. Wow, we're up to 26.
Hello, Mr. Hanson.
These crazy people really missed you.
So that's our Denim Blue right there. Very cool color. I don't know where the stupid camera's at on that. I don't know Apple product. So this is our blue. This is our... I keep going the wrong dang way. I must be drinking.
It's that end right in the middle.
So there's our blue.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Do you pay attention to me?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Hey, Alvin.
Hello, Mr. Lewis. Glad to see you, buddy.
Goose who?
Alvin's my favorite person.
He is. He always used to beat me out of Modog's winnings, so he's my competition.
Modog was on his live Thursday night. He said, who's your favorite person? I said, Alvin Lewis.
Oh.
Yeah, I really want to fish that Susquehanna River. Yeah, Amanda's my favorite. Me and Amanda went on a date.
I told you he was going to do that.
We had fun, didn't we, Amanda?
Oh, I warned you.
Oh, we had a ball.
And a margarita.
Okay, Glenn. If you're going to start out with an Iwata Neo. And make sure you clean it good.
Yeah, he had to, Amanda, because you guys were watching me. You would have caught me.
Okay, this is a Iwata Neo, buddy. And it's the handle type. Different from this type. You see them there? This one has a handle. This brush will teach you trigger control way better than you're going to learn trigger control on this brush. Once you master that brush, go to an Iwata HPCS. Hello, Sleeper. Oh, we're just getting started, buddy. We're just barely on.
Yeah, Goose was talkative today.
That's because I missed everybody.
So if you have a Hobby Lobby in your area, Chase, we bought his compressor and all of his guns and accessories and extra needles and the paints and the
Okay,
everything
LB.
at Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, yep. When I very, 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 very first started, which that was like 20,000 lures ago.
Okay, LB. Tell her hi.
I started with an airbrush that I bought at Harbor Freight. I'll never buy another one.
Well, it was not.
It was good to learn on. It was $39.
Well, it was less expensive, but it was not worth not paying the extra money.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it at all.
And the compressor was the same way. We started off with a small compressor, which worked, but having the bigger compressor, the investment was so worth it.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong.
I am Cheech and Chong.
Oh my gosh.
So we'd have no computer in here no more. It's gone bye-bye.
Both of my computers crashed.
They're both crashed.
Jeepers,
I think it's the aliens, but, you know, everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Chase, if you're not part of our Facebook group, go join that. That's usually where people post their pictures so that we can go back and look at them when we have time. Because I got to tell you, our email is a little scary, and I don't know that we're going to see them.
Oh, I'll see them. I check it all the time. It comes right across my phone.
Okay, I don't check it, and I'm not going to see them. So, and I'm the important one.
Oh, that's true. I was going to do the sponge on this, but I changed my mind.
No, in Canada, they have a craft store. What's it called? I keep wanting to say Cranes, but that's not it. But they have them there at the hobby store because we've had somebody else from Canada that bought one.
That's awesome, Charlie. We got an iPad now. And we'll see how it works. I don't know. It's working good so far. It looks clear. To me, it looks like it's doing pretty good.
It's so much easier. I don't have to have the camera and the microphone and the computer and you know all the things.
Picture look okay and all that on the.
Well, I mean, it is you.
Yeah, it is me, and I know that.
say it looks good. It's a little crooked, I think. But
Michael's. They have Michael's up there.
yeah, but Michael's won't carry that. There's a craft hobby store that carries it. I'll have to go look it up. I cannot remember what it was. Because they told me where they found them.
That's awesome. Charlie, you ever going to do some lives?
Yeah, I think my computer editing software crashed my computers.
That's kind of what I think happened too.
Because I was editing so many videos and it was keeping a backup every few seconds. And I think it was just filling my computer up to no end.
That's very possible.
Because I've been cleaning it out and, I mean, yikes.
Oh, I do have a couple of videos filmed. As soon as we can edit, we'll get those out.
Hey,
Hello, Mr. Glenn.
You got too many Glens, man?
Yeah. I do.
Alcoholic says hi.
I'm not in no hurry, folks, so I'm just taking my time.
You don't know how to tell time.
You say something? I wasn't paying attention.
Bite me.
Bite you. Remember what happened last time I did that? You got rabies.
Yeah, so here at our Hobby Lobby, there's one of the compressors that's $149, the other one is $249, and then each one of the guns is between $60 and $80, depending on what kind you get.
Yeah.
So, and then you've got your paints, but if you mix your paints, you're going to save a lot of money rather than trying to buy all the colors.
You can buy the cheaper paints for like $1.49.
Yeah.
And these are $5 a bottle.
And you can go online and Google color palette, and it'll give you all kinds of ideas for mixing colors. The one we have, the recipes for 450 color combinations.
Yeah. And Amanda, she makes awesome cups.
Oh yeah, I have to go out and get them.
She made me a diva cup because I'm a diva.
Yes, you are. Oh wow, Glenn, that's awesome.
What do you say?
My kid's got me a master's compressor for Christmas, and so that's what he uses.
Yep, I'm a diva.
Alcoholic asked what you're painting.
Who did?
Alcoholic.
A walk-in bake. It'll be a walking bake. I think that
Blame it on Goose, Amanda. He's very distracting.
that's because I'm so pretty.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I think I'm going to do some adjustments.
Don't do anything dumb while I'm gone.
Well,
I'll be back.
that's almost impossible, Melissa. I'm actually going to paint 2 baits tonight. Oh, usually I can paint them pretty fast, Amanda. 10, 15 minutes. Unless it's much detail. And then hours. Okay, so this is my little walking bait right here. I know y'all can't see it real great. But this is going to be my walking bait when he's all finished. So. And then I'm going to hit that black on that bait and I'm going to shift it. Oh yeah, I've done quite a few of those, Ron. Long paints. Well, we're just playing around and trying to get back into the spirit of painting tonight. Okay. Let's clean that brush. Yeah, I've had a lot of them paints. We're just playing around tonight. I'm not very serious. Wow.
What's that?
Y'all want to see my Diva cup that Amanda made me? Mel's going to show y'all the cups.
Yeah. Anything interesting in the chat I missed?
I don't know. I've been looking down. Yep, that's true. I have a lot of stencils. I've got stencils from Fred. I've got stencils I bought. I've got stencils all over. Yeah, where is it? There it is. Okay. Well, this is Vallejo color shift, and we're going to hit it with green, silver, blue. Well, Manny, you could just put a picture of my face on there and every girl in the world would want one.
That's terrifying.
It's better than a scarecrow.
Squirrel.
Okie dokie. There is that one.
It depends on which type you get, Chase. One is 60 and $69 and one is $89, I think.
Yeah, they're different prices. Sometimes you can catch them 30% off too.
No, not the guns. They stopped doing that.
Did they?
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to show you his cup from Amanda. Do you see it? Diva is my middle name.
And it's pink.
It's so goose. But mine is cool. Oh, I see what you mean about that camera.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be crazy to camp with us. We'll train you.
Thanks, David.
How true is that? I love my cup, Amanda. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I'm a diva. That's me. I take that thing everywhere.
You're grounded from the Diva Cup.
Oh, yeah, Amanda, you could spray a cup. I'll come to Amarillo and spend the day with you, and we'll spray a bunch of them.
I wouldn't take him up on that. He'll tell everybody you had another date.
Yeah. When you're old like me, everybody just thinks you're senile anyway. So, don't matter.
Oh, that's sweet, Amanda.
Okay. So here's our little walking bait. I can't get close as Melissa. It's kind of what I call a spotted perch.
Do you want some help, Goose?
Yeah, it'd be nice. So we're going to paint another bait. We'll let that sit over there and dry good. Then we'll epoxy both of them at the same time. Just something to kind of get back into it. It's been so long since I painted. I started painting one a couple of days ago. It's finished except for the last coat of epoxy.
Ow.
But the next bait we're going to paint, I don't know where I put it. Told y'all, senility is upon me. Is this little glide bait right here.
That's little?
That's a little bitty glide bait.
I don't think you even showed it on camera.
This is the mama bait. This is the baby bait. So,
I can't see that.
yeah. That's the big bait and the little bait. Ah, irritating me.
Especially since it wasn't sealed.
Yes, it was. I ripped it off of there. That's the big glide that we carry here. And that's the one that I just throwed on the floor. Told y'all my hands are not as steady as they once was. And that's the small one we're going to do tonight. And then we carry this one. It's a medium size, and it's the one that I'm working on now. That's the one I've been working on. This is a little shad pattern. That's a medium size one. Pretty cool baits. I guess I could turn that TV off. So.
Oh, hey, Jerry.
Oh, that needs the last little bit of epoxy on it, Amanda. That's what it needs. So I bought a new color today in the Deco Art. It's called Light Buttermilk. Does that look pretty close to bone to y'all? Or is it too yellow?
It looks bony. So. Hey, David. It looks kind of yellow in the camera,
it
but
does.
It's not really yellow.
It's not really yellow. So. Good. Tastes like buttermilk too. Yeah. I got to come up with a good recipe for bone. Because I want to do some bone.
Brown or white?
Don't work. I tried it.
Brown, white, and yellow?
Yeah, Glenn, I agree. I don't think it's that close to bone myself. But, you know, I'm senile. That's been proven tonight already.
Well, when you hear it being said every day for the last how many years, you tend to believe it.
I know it. There's the little blues I painted the other day. It's a little dot on the tail. So they got some 2D stuff underneath them. I gotta find some stuff. There it is. I think Ron actually has this bait. One like it. A little craw.
Are you going to
Orange
make a
and brown.
fish skeleton?
Little orange and brown craw. Linen and white. I'll try that, Ron, because I do have some linen. Pretty nice little bait.
What about your funny color that I always order you? That
Sepia? No. That's the brown color I made.
Sepia is not something you made. I ordered it.
No, that brown color right there.
Oh. No, I meant to make
Color.
bone.
Oh, sepia is too dark to mix bone. So, let's get started.
Moon yellow and sand to get bone.
Green, yellow, and sand?
Moon yellow and sand.
Okay.
Yeah.
White and yellow ochre. I'll figure it out. I don't know why I'm on a bone kick, but I want to paint some bone. Ron, don't say a word. 6 to 1. Okay, Fred. All right, let's start working on this little old thing here. I hope y'all ain't in no hurry because I'm just out here having a fun time. Killing time.
Still have 26 crazy people in here with you.
Yeah.
Or 27. Well, no, because I'm in here, so you can't count twice.
Well, I'm fat, so you can count me 3 times. Hello, Brian. Welcome in, buddy. I'm so glad to be back and doing this. We got to get started on our trout series. I've been saying that for a while.
Trout season's over.
Life just didn't let me do it. So we're going to start with Createx Metallic Charcoal. Doing kind of, there's a bit of a shad variation. There's a lot of painters out there that paint shad, and it seems like most all of them have their own style of painting shad, which is great. Starting to get some color in that tail. It came right back.
You broke it.
No, Glenn, you'll be fine. Try them.
If you mess them up, you just throw them in a pot and remelt them. Right? Or is he doing hard bakes?
He does hard bakes.
Oh, I thought he was doing soft bakes.
No. Hard bakes.
If you mess it up, then you can just paint over it.
Oh yeah, he'd be fine with translucents.
Hey, Mark.
Hello, Mr. Fountain. Welcome in, buddy. Put some very, very light on the head. That bait. I'm so glad to see all of you tonight. And here with me. Yeah, we're back, buddy. It's been a hard few months for us. So, we'll be back going full steam here in a few days before you know it. Okie dokie, pokey. Hey. Yeah, I know, Jason. Everybody that don't know, Jason is my brother. So Jason Widener is my brother.
I'm sorry, Jay. You have to be Goose's brother.
Me too. I apologize for it all the time. Okay. So now I'm going to go in here, and on this holographic, I'm going to shift this holographic a little bit. The green, blue, and the silver shift in here. And then we're going to do a white on the belly here in a minute. No, Sleeper, I was just actually wanted to go live tonight because me and Mel had nothing to do. That didn't involve being out of town or going anywhere. I just told her this morning, I'm going to go live this afternoon. I got to get back into it. So we won't be changing our live up from Tuesday. There's going to be some premieres come up, which we'll be able to interact with y'all. There'll be pre-film premieres. That's the way we started doing it. And that's kind of where we're going to lean to now, to do a few of those and a few lives here and there. Sometimes the man just runs out of time. And patience.
You have patience.
Not no more.
So is he, Fred.
What, crazy?
No. I'm glad you did it today, so that you went live today. So.
Yeah, me too. I could change up and do it on Saturday, but a lot of times on the weekend, me and Mel are gone. That's why we went to Tuesday, because we like to go camping on the weekends and fishing.
No, I think it's actually less expensive, Chase.
To do what?
The one with the handle is less expensive than the one you're using.
I think it is. I think it's a couple of dollars difference. So there we go so far. This is kind of my version of a shad.
He uses all kinds of paints on those.
Oh God, I use all kinds of stuff, buddy. I've even got some model paint here. It's called olive drab. which I'll use sometime on the live. Ron's having bad withdrawal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron, I needed to get back with everybody. It's been I needed the rest and I needed the break.
Mark said him too.
Are you looking at the Water Neo, Chase? Is that the one you're looking at on Amazon? It says 153 on Amazon. Go to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby and top airbrush is in the search bar, buddy. You'll probably find it. You can order it through Hobby Lobby too. I was looking at them today. I was at Hobby Lobby this morning. Early.
We were the first people in the store. They were doing the workers.
Yeah. Y'all not going to believe this, but I had mail out of bed at 6:53 this morning. I'd already been up for several hours at that time. Mail's not an early riser.
No, I'm not. Especially when I don't feel good. And I don't feel good.
Yeah, she's still having some issues, but she'll be all right. Boy, I'm certainly thinking about leaving that belly silver like it is. I think I'm going to. Let me dry that dude up.
Holy cow, Goose, you can't have a new gun.
Why?
Because it's $149 here.
The last one was $129, so it went up $20.
I don't know if you can see that. There's one for $64.
That's the one I'm telling you about.
And then there's one for $69 over here. And this one's $64.
Well, what do you mean I can't have a new gun?
If it's $149, you're just out of luck.
It will be done tomorrow, Cecilia. Chris had to have surgery, and he couldn't get to it, so it will. He called me yesterday, and he's ready. So we meet him at 1 tomorrow. It'll all be filmed, and then I guess it's probably coming out on Tuesday. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
Okay. There's my shiner. Can you get it up there closer? I am going to put a little bit of red on him.
No, where's the camera?
It's over the other way like you told me. Can you see him shift there? That's going to be my shiner. Yeah, Sleeper, it's a very addictive. I promise you that. Yep, it's a color shift, buddy. That's kind of my version of a shiner.
I really like the
Dragonfly glaze.
Yeah, those are my favorite shifties.
Let's try that a little bit more. Thank you, Glenn. He is. He had to have some work done on his knee. So everything's good now. We're going back full bore with everything. But it's going to be nice to meet him and give him everything we got. We got somewhere between 500 and 700 pieces.
I put a link in the chat, Chase.
Chase, you put a link in the chat, buddy. Go to that link and you'll find the one you're looking for. Okay, pokey. I'm going to get just a little bit of red on that dude. down there.
Randy says, for an old dog, you haven't lost your touch.
Depends on what you're talking about, Randy.
We've been noticing a lot of things we've lost here lately. Besides our minds and our wits.
Yeah. 4012. Yep. Good old 4012. Got just a tiny bit of red up there now. Shoot, I need to stand up.
4011 is water based and 4012 is alcohol based. There's a difference.
There's a little bit of red, just a drop. Well, that dude is now ready for eyes and epoxy. Yeah, that's what I used, was 4011. Yeah. Y'all want to see a crazy one? I don't know if anybody's seen this besides Ron. Check this one out. Brandon might have seen it. 3 little red dots on the tail. The skull on the side. Pretty cool.
Mine's cooler.
Oh, you want to show them yours? Get it up there where they can actually see it. Do I need to do that for you? Oh, I'm going to get in trouble.
Yep. He's cool. He lives on my keychain.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Let me get this one back over here. He's good and dry. Walking bait. A little shad bait. I'm excited to get all that stuff over there to them tomorrow. Yeah, the 4012 Glen, they probably a lot of them quit carrying it because it had some chemical in it that was no good for.
You have to look people. And say water based.
Yeah.
The other is chemical based. That's why they quit using it. It's dangerous. Because people do like Goose and stick their brushes in their mouths.
Hey, Ron taught me everything I know. Hey, Ernie, welcome in, buddy.
Hi, Ernie.
We're so glad to be back. We really are. It's been a rough few months, and we needed the break. Mm-hmm. Time to get busy. Get started on our trout series. So what I'm going to do on that, and we'll get started. Maybe next weekend we'll film the first one. But I bought these blanks. This is an actual trout blank right here. And I got them from Sugar Tit, hardtail. And we're going to do 14 different species. There's 14 species of trout. And I'm going to paint the bait in the species that we're talking about. And I'll tell you what 2 trout actually cross to get that certain species. And the first one we're going to do is the tiger trout. That'll be our first one. So that's going to be fun to do. Fun little time. Oh, I'm getting old, folks. No.
You done yet?
This abuse thing is getting out of hand, Melissa.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I got a red eye on him. Good old red eye.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm glad you like my eye bag.
Yeah.
Charlie used to have him in a box. And I came up with that eye bag thing, and it has been so much better. We lose so many eyes in the box, but in the bag, it's not as much.
Red eye, medium pot. Just letting that one dry in a minute.
What are you going to put on it? Blue?
Red.
Blue?
No, I ain't putting no blue eye. I don't like blue eyes. One blue that way, one blue that way.
Indigo trout, are you going to do that?
Probably. I got so many baits that I need to tackle and get painted. I mean, I got Kong over there. He's coming up. Kong lure. I go all the way to the front. This big old lure uses these little bitty tiny eyes. I am actually going to put a gold green color shift eye on this bait. That's what I'm going to put on it. I get my little fat fingers in there to get it put on.
No, the one he said not to begin with, Chase, was from Harbor Freight.
Yeah, Harbor Freight, they're terrible. Man, that is a huge.
We've had good luck with any gun that we've bought from Iwata except mine, which I don't even know where mine is. It's the one with the orange marks on the handle. Don't buy that.
See how tiny that eye is? And this bait.
Okay.
I got to get the glass down here.
This one with the orange, see the orange handle? I would not recommend this one, but all the other ones, you should be okay. And then this is the first compressor that we started with.
Yep.
And it worked for what we were doing at the time. And it's small.
But it only puts out 14 pounds of pressure.
But it was enough. You used it for a long time.
Yeah, we did on this one. You are right about that. Found a lot of baits with that little compressor. I've got 3 compressors, big compressors now.
Yep, because you're spoiled. And I was buying them when I found them on sale, but they don't do those sales anymore.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Are they laughing at me?
No, Amanda said, Brandon needs an eye bag. I have woken up with an eye on my leg a couple of times. Huh.
Yeah, I'm probably pretty sure Mel has too.
Not since we did that. Caitlin, hi baby girl.
Is that my daughter?
You have a daughter?
I don't know. She may not be mine.
She claims you more than she does me.
This is true. Hi, babe. How you doing, honey? Daddy's little girl doing okay? I need to come down there to Minnesota and put the kibosh on anybody.
She's coming here the 21st. She's coming for Memo's birthday.
I'm very aware. Can't wait to see her.
I know. It's been too long.
Maybe she can come and do a live with me while she's here.
She don't even like to do lives. What are you talking about?
She does. When I get to missing her, which is quite often, I come out here and turn on her ugly dog video, the get to know us video, and I sit and watch it.
That's true, he does.
And that's how I spend time with her. Modo!
Hi, Modo.
But that's what I do, Kate. I turn your videos on. And I'll sit and watch it and giggle.
Oh, good, Chase.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Awesome, buddy. That's the one I'd start with, Chase. Make sure you clean it. Keep it clean. Keep it oiled.
And use Windex to clean it.
Windex, yes, works good. Mix it with alcohol. 70-30 on that. And I'm sorry, I'm just not going fast, everybody. I apologize. I'm just enjoying everybody's company tonight. So,
I think you forgot how. It's been so long.
well, you know, sometimes work gets in the way of life. It does for me anyway. Let me get that light out of the way. I don't need that sucker hanging around up there. Me too. Let me show you what I painted tonight, Modo. Before I start epoxying, since you're coming in late, I painted this shiner right here, and he shifts. So he'll shift from gold to green to blue on the sides. Got the little bit of red, and I put a green and yellow shift eye in him. So, oh, you're good, buddy. And we painted this little spotted perch walking bait here.
That looks really good on the camera.
Yeah, that's a pretty little bait. I sell the snot out of that particular pattern. Remember all those that I've done? I've never done it on my channel. I don't know why. Oh, it's all good.
Come up with all kinds of other stuff.
I know you got chitlins to take care of, and
they're a handful.
They're a handful, so.
And all those storms you guys have been having.
Oh man, they went right over us. We got barely a couple of sprinkles.
Thank goodness.
Is all we got out of all of that.
Some of those storms were bad.
Yeah. All right, Modog, I'll trade you a walking bait that I paint and for a chatterbait. How's that, buddy?
Too fancy. Oh, Randy, you're awesome. It's a mess, but you're awesome.
Oh, poor one. Face is super swollen today. I'm going to do the walking bait first because I am actually going to, I'll probably just mix two separate epoxies. I'm actually going to put peacock glitter on this bait. It's silver, blue, and green. So I'm going to do this walking bait first. The mail said I had to.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Any particular color you want on it, Modog, or you want me to just use my own judgment? That might be a bad thing.
Oh, no, Fred. I'm not a good cat person, so I wouldn't be able to handle that for sure. I had like one cat around that I could handle besides Katie's.
Trash in the ocean. here and get.
What are you doing?
What?
I don't know.
Why are you bothering me? Modog's here now, and he will lay the smack down on you.
Huh. Hello, Mr. Henderson.
Hello, Charlie. Glad to see you, buddy. I hope life's treating you well.
Ooh, I got a video from Amanda.
Ooh. Hey, I took you on a date. Where's my video?
Oh, it's a wine cup.
A what?
Ooh, it's pretty.
Did
It's
you
one
say?
of these for wine.
Oh, I thought you said a loin cup. Okay.
No, it's wine.
Oh, how pretty. That is awesome.
I like the way the bottom is a different color. I'm going to show it.
Amanda is very, very talented young
Isn't
lady.
it pretty?
Yeah. She has to be talented to put up with people like me.
I'm glad she found a hobby that she's so good at.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I got a cup turner right down here, too.
I know.
So,
Kind of like the cricket that I have in there that's still in the box.
yeah, I know, but at least my cup turner's been used. To lay stuff on top of.
Oh, it's a sippy cup. It doesn't look like a sippy cup, Linda. See, and that's what I like. It looks like paint.
That's all my hooks I buy from Mustad unless I can't find them. And if I can't find them, sometimes I can't find vector hooks. And sometimes I just have to use Eagle Claw laser sharp. And they are pretty good hooks as long as you get the laser sharp ones. The other ones are not that sharp. So.
Is it from her being allergic to the cat, Tim? Oh my gosh. Poor Trin. She can come live with me and be a dog person.
There is our walking bait. The blue. Got some spots going up top of him. Pretty nice little walking bait. Okay, we got him all hung up to dry. Now we're going to do our shiner. And this will be the peacock glitter right here that's going to go on this bait. Brandon said they have enough cup turners. Oh, that's sad. I feel so bad for that little baby. Usually when my face swells, it's because Melissa done already pounded on me. Calling me bad names and beats me up.
Holy cow, it is a sippy cup.
Oh yeah, you can, Moldog. We went, what was it, Melissa, 3 weeks ago we was at the lake. Now, and the bite was pretty slow, and I still caught quite a bunch.
Quite a few.
Yeah. Yeah, quite a bunch in my
I didn't get pictures of all of them because I was doing other stuff, and he'd catch them and throw them back before I could get down there.
But I caught a largemouth and a couple of walleye and a couple of 2 or 3 smallmouth and I don't know, 10 or 12, 14 nice white bass, about, I don't know, 12, 14 inches long. I like to fish for those white bass on little light tackle. Yep, Ron, I was. So that's a lot of fun for me. Okay. Let's gather our mind here for a minute. But we had a good time, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Until the storm hit.
Yeah, that wasn't so fun. My epoxy, and Ron, you were right. My Hobby Lobby is no longer carrying BSI either. I talked to that manager guy today. So I've got two more, and I'll just open this one back behind me hanging on the wall. So when I get down to one, I'll order a couple. Not that big a deal to get them off Amazon. So yeah, them white bass are so much. I had it beans. Yep, 4-pound line, fighting those little dudes. I had a ball. I'll be back up there on the 24th, I think.
Yeah, he needed you there, Ron, to go and take all the fish and rebait all the hooks.
Yeah. Ron don't pick on seniors. He works with us. This
Ron had nothing to do with that, for sure.
You know, I throwed lure, male throwed lures. They couldn't catch nothing on lures. And so I got some minnows, throwed it out there, and it floated around and floated around and floated around. So I said, well, what am I going to do? I can't not go home skunked. So I pulled out the night crawlers and the salmon eggs. And I put a salmon egg on the number 6 hook, and then put a little night crawler, and then put another salmon egg on there, and that's how I was catching all those fish, was on those damn salmon eggs and worms. So I've caught a lot of crappie, done a lot of crappie fishing using salmon eggs in my life, and done very well with them. So that was what they actually wanted, because they didn't want no lures. I throwed every damn kind of lure I had at them, and all the Brandons and some of Ron's.
There was a couple that came down. They saw us disappear down the hill by the dam, and so they followed us down to see where we had gone. And they came up and they were talking to Charlie about fishing, and so they actually came down and fished next to us. They were so nice.
Yeah.
But she never did catch anything.
She wasn't real serious about it either.
Well, she was having fun. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, she was playing on her phone over there, just enjoying the sunlight and the warm weather.
Yeah, they had their lounge chairs right at the edge of the water so they could dip their feet in. And
yeah.
I don't know what she put on the end of that bobber, but every time it disappeared, she would not be watching it.
And it disappeared quite a few times. I'd scream at her, "Your bobber's gone." She said, "I'm too late."
So Charlie Henderson asked, what are you using to clean out your epoxy syringe?
Oh, just 70% alcohol. I just run a little bit through it, and they'll last for a long, long time.
Yeah, I buy them at the vet supply by the box, and he's had that box almost a year.
Yeah. I just run just a little bit of 70% alcohol, and it thin it right out of there.
He said, what color was the salmon eggs?
Red. Yeah.
Oh no, Sleeper got skunked Friday.
It's been a long, long time since I've got skunked, but I'm sure my time is coming. That's half the battle, is trying to figure out, half the fun, what they want to bite on today, you know.
I know, I change lures like every 3 or 4 throws, and Charlie's like, you need to be a little more patient.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Every once in a while I catch something doing that, and then I just keep
this
doing
thing
it.
Here is going to be sick, folks. When that dude dries and that epoxy sits in there, look at that. And you see it shift, green, gold, blue, and that gunmetal on top. You can catch that shift in there. Look at that.
Eyeball in your hand.
Huh?
You got an eyeball.
Oh, I don't care.
Up there.
My fingers need to see too. So that thing is going to be deadly.
You can't be deadly when you throw them back.
I'm trying to do some stuff that nobody else does.
We have a new person being us, Odyssey.
That's awesome, Chase.
Beth, hello.
Oh, Beth. How are you, Miss Beth?
Yeah, Chase, you can go back in our videos. I have like videos showing you how I do our labels and our watermarks and
everything.
All kinds of stuff. I need to get my you-know-what together and get everything back like it used to be.
Yeah, we're headed back down that path. So.
Goose has a saying for that sleeper. He knows a fat guy who can
paint
a new one for you.
Yeah, I know a fat guy that'll paint another one. So which lure y'all like the best? Spotted perch or the shiner?
I'm going shiner. Not that my...
Hell, Solo.
Hello.
Solo, I hadn't been to Fort Sumner fishing in several years, but yeah, they say the fishing's really good down there right now, especially down by the dam.
We used to fish the river on the other side of the dam.
Yeah.
That was our favorite place.
We'll make a trip up there one weekend and spend the weekend.
Solo Texan wants to know how the lovebirds are doing. I think all we're doing is pecking at each other.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I like them both. I think when I do the walking bait, or you know what, Modog, I'm just going to surprise you. So I suspect I have another one or 17 around here.
Make sure that you take the plunger out, Charlie, and let it dry good after you wash it out with the alcohol.
Yeah, I just keep it pulled back just a little ways. It'll drain right on out of there. So, yeah, I just use them over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Bob, Brandon.
I'm not fat, I'm fluffy for cuddles.
Fluffy.
I'm too old for cuddles. That would scare me.
Yeah, we'll let Amanda cuddle with you. I'm going to stay far, far away. Just don't squeeze too hard, Amanda. I'll give you that right now.
So,
no.
Yeah.
No.
I'll open my shirt up and it'll say caution, gas chamber. That's my caution sign.
Charlie Carter.
It's been a great night with y'all. We've only been on here now a little over an hour, so what should we do now? Would y'all like to see some of the baits headed to OPO tomorrow?
No, it just got packed up. We're going to show those at the OPO
We'll take
tomorrow.
pictures of them for the other deal. So, yep. Well, I guess while we're sitting here just talking, yeah, the shiner, that's a nice bait. Alfred, Brandon, yeah. Yeah, I got lots of backups from Brandon, too. I carry 2 full little tackle boxes in my tackle bag, and I have 2 more that sit over here all the time. So
I have a huge crate that I have all my baits in.
yeah, my tackle box, well, Ron's seen it. It's about this big.
Ron's seen mine, too.
About that wide. And Melissa has a tote that rolls.
With wheels.
With wheels.
And a handle.
I just got a strap. Hello, Martin. Welcome in, buddy. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Super glad you made it.
Yeah, Brendan, but just think of how great it's going to be to have that Masters done and all that. Oh yes, Ron. All your baits are in the cabinet in
Not
little
all of
cases.
them. Not all of them.
They're all in the cabinet in little cases.
My big tackle box is full of New Hope baits. So.
No, I put them all up, Goose.
Modog's truck is his. It's your spray bottle.
And the squirter bottle. That's
Get you a
actually one
squirter
of those
bottle.
ketchup. It's like
Yeah.
you buy them to put ketchup in.
And we'll see what I use. I don't use Windex. You can buy this whole gallon for $1.97. It's just window cleaner for your car. That's what I use in mine. And 70% alcohol. Don't get the 96 or 97%.
Yeah, no, just
Always
70.
70%. So
Plus the other is so strong it'll make you sick.
get you some brushes. Get you something to stir your epoxy with. Whatever epoxy you want to use. I would recommend BSI, but that's what I like, and that's what works best for mine. This is BSI epoxy. That thing will epoxy between 50 and 70 baits, them two little bottles. So that's a BSI.
Maybe some glitter.
That depends on what he wants. Honey.
I said maybe.
Yeah. See, there's a whole plethora of color shifting paints. These you want to thin. They will not even spray through my 30. But they are very pretty when they're painted. And we will put out on the video at some point here on how to make your own color shifting baits.
My internet just went off.
So we're still on.
Live?
We're still live. So, drink a beer. Yeah, I'm going to. Here after a while. So.
Show him the stands and the scissors.
Okay.
Scissor clamps.
These are the stands that we use. You can get those at Harbor Freight. They're $5 a piece.
Yeah, cheaper at Harbor Freight and Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, way cheaper. About $3 cheaper.
I don't want to hear either one of you talk about beer. You know how much beer I threw away from that meetup last year?
If you're going to package them and sell them, I buy these earring backs right here at Hobby Lobby. You can get 200 of them for $1.99.
If you order them off Amazon, you can get them way cheaper.
Yeah.
I just haven't ordered them in a while.
And that's pretty much get you started.
Show him the fine texture of the glitter if he does want to buy some.
Oh, extra fine is what you'll want. You can use other glitters. Extra fine is what I like. Some guys like big, bulky glitter. I'm not a big, bulky glitter guy. So.
And then the lace.
The what?
The lace. The patterns.
There's all kinds of different stuff.
Show him the rings. I mean, if we're going to show him, let's show him.
This is the split rings here. And these are number 5. And that will get most of your lures on number 5 split rings. 5s or 4s, either one.
And the loops.
Honey, give me a second.
No, I'm trying not to forget nothing.
This is a new one I bought today. I'll show y'all that in a minute. I'm going to try. I have an idea for that. I just cut a piece off of that. Where did I throw it?
You really want me to answer that?
This is what I buy to hang my baits. They're just hooks, and I hang mine to dry. It's called a drip hook. This right here is spider web lace. When you wrap
great pattern.
Yeah, when you wrap your baits, make sure you wrap them very tight. That's that. I always keep a spare needle. spare tip around. Let's see. They got all kinds of junk, man. Stencils galore.
Yeah, but show him the loop. He can start off with the.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there, dude. I'm getting there. This is another Hobby Lobby product. Makes great patterns on baits. Here, buddy. $7.99. That whole thing, and that's several years old. This is a floral ribbon. This is what we use tonight. It's Robert Stanley. It's $6, and that thing will last you a year. You can reuse and reuse and reuse those pieces. And this is the new one. This one I bought today. Let me just snip a piece off of there. And I bought this for one specific reason. Most usually I pull the wire out because it's got wire right there on the end, and I just pull it out.
Well, yeah, because it's for bows.
But I bought this to try right here because I want to speckle my crawls a different way than everybody else. So I bought this to try and see how that is going to work to speckle some crawls because I like to paint crawls.
And you still didn't show him the loom.
There's the wire, and I just pull it out and throw it in the trash because I want it to be more malleable than that. So, and I'll let y'all know how that works for actually doing a speckle on a crawl. So, what else do you want me to show him, Melissa?
The loom, the loop, the orange
Okay.
thing up there. Ow. Sorry.
This is how I do my scale patterns. That's just a loom, and I just, let me grab one back here. I will just lay that bait out on that table and put that over it just like that and just spray it. And that's how I get my scale patterns on my baits.
That's one of my favorite patterns.
Just that little dude right there. I got a bigger one, and I keep two different scale patterns for them. Well, that's kind of what you want to get started with and go from there. I mean, you can go down to Walmart and buy you a loofah. Just cut pieces out of it and get scales. There's all kinds of crazy things. I got
a lot of wedding dress patterns.
Yeah, tons of stuff in here.
Laces
that I use.
We never did try that.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I hated it. So.
And it was expensive.
I know.
Like
See,
$30 a yard or something.
That's a smaller scale, and this is a larger scale than that by far. That's a large scale, and I want to get even larger, more oblong and rounded on the back for painting carp. Hello, Matt. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. That'll pretty much get you started there, buddy. That one lace I showed you is called spiderweb lace. And I actually have to go all the way to Lubbock to Joanne's Fabric to get that because he don't sell that at your local Hobby Lobby. So,
Tim says get lots of extra glitter in case you need to make glitter bombs.
Yep, I'll do that too.
We know.
Yeah, I will, Ron. I've been looking.
That's Goose honk honk. Jaden.
Hey, Jaden.
Brandon said bye.
Bye, Brandon. But that's kind of where I get all my stuff, buddy. I'm constantly looking for different things to use.
Hey, Matt.
How's Matt?
He just got in from fishing. He's not my friend. He got fishing with that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Amanda, I don't have room in my shop to set the cricket up. I promise you that. This shop's fixing to get a facelift. Yeah, that popper was a nice bait. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as you grow, you just anytime you need to ask us questions, but just ask.
And if you ask in the group, you'll get answers from everybody in our little community.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
all help you. It's great.
Yeah. I just got to find out more about the ice fishing jigs. That's been on my mind for a while. Our lakes in here in New Mexico are very clear. Most of them are very clear. I will make Fort Sumner uh, a weekend and go up there and fish and hang out.
Oh, how cool is that? Amanda's brother is getting a award of valor.
That's awesome.
He's a Texas, I think he's a police officer or a state trooper. I'm not sure. He's law enforcement, but he's getting a law enforcement achievement award for valor.
Chase, the best thing that I can tell you on that is to do craft shows. You might be able to sell a few on Facebook. I don't mess with Facebook very much. I used to have a store and I closed it down. What store was it, Melissa, that we had online? Square Up, yeah. And because I just absolutely didn't have
Up again?
that's back. When I do go to sell, I go to a lot of gun shows, craft shows, outdoor shows.
And then he makes me go because I sell them.
So do I.
You do. You sell a lot now, but before, when we first started,
I didn't like people.
Yeah, you wouldn't talk to people.
So, but everything that I make off of that, I just put back into to doing stuff for vets, and I do a lot of kid stuff and help a lot of other channels with giveaways and stuff like that.
Oh, Trinity blew a kiss at me on the TV.
That's awesome. Hi, Trinity. But that's what I would suggest for you, buddy. Don't get discouraged.
And don't try to go buy everything at once.
No, just buy it little by little. That's what I did.
Do a few, and then figure out new ways to make a pattern. I mean, we've made patterns
out of everything.
Everywhere I go, I look for patterns.
Yeah.
So these are placemats.
Yep, they work good.
I mean, literally a placemat
from I cut it up and get the
Thanksgiving, and it has these cool little patterns all in it. Yeah, I mean, you can use literally everything.
Yep, I do that a lot. So I like to do that. There's a little spook that I did. Pretty nice little bait right there. My brother put claims on that, and he ain't never come and got it. Okay, Mo Dog, y'all be careful.
Yeah, they got bad storms there. Not good.
No, sleeper, just let me know what you're looking for, and if I have it, I'll send you pictures. That's what I said. Mostly all my paints is to benefit the veterans, because I do not monetize. I've got plenty of people, plenty of watch hours. I just don't monetize.
You are monetized.
Yeah, I know it. I don't mess with it. So, would you quit throwing rubber bands at me, or you're going to get GB'd? Yeah, you better hope I don't hit me. Oh, let's see, what glitter? I don't like this glitter anyway.
If I'm going to get glitter bomb, nobody's too high. I have a whole big bucket of bands, guys. Look.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be in trouble for the summer.
I haven't been wasting them.
You're going to clean all that crap up tomorrow back there. There's about 10,000 rubber bands back there.
So I don't have to go buy more. I just have to clean them up?
Yep.
Bob's going to get it.
Yeah, but the best advice I can give you is don't get discouraged. Practice makes perfect. There's going to be people that's going to start wanting your baits. I can be sitting here in the shop and that door will just fling open and I'll sell 20 baits. I've done that a whole lot of times.
That's why we don't tell people where we live anymore.
Yep. Yep. They just come beat down the door and come in and start buying them. There's lots of great channels out there. You know, if you're interested in hand carving, Ron could show you a lot. Fred Mad Monkeys, he's doing that too. And I've actually started on my first one that I'm working on. So it'll be pretty cool. I might get way into that too.
Amazon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody in this group are great people and help everybody all the time. And that's why this is such a great group of people, is their willingness to help others. Oh, that's freaking sick. I ain't saying a word. I know something. Somebody give me $200, I tell. But one thing that you do got to be careful of, Chase, is copyright. No bait can be a copyright infringement. But if you put a McDonald's logo on that bait, you got a copyright infringement. You have to be very careful of sports teams, stuff like that. Now, I think that the law, and I don't know about the law where you live, buddy, but the law states that if you do not sell that bait, it's okay if you're just doing it to give to your friend.
No, if you make it for yourself, I think it's with the law.
Yeah, so I don't know about it in your state, but in my state, you can't do it. That's why I want to change states.
I don't think it has anything to do with the state. It's a federal copyright infringement, Goose.
So you got to be careful with that. Anything you see me paint on here, buddy, you feel free to paint it yourself. I don't care. So it don't bother me one bit. Fly swatter might be some good pattern sleeper. I was getting to that. I may try that and just see what we get sometime.
You get the fly swatter, and I get the electric fly swatter. The zapper.
She's mean. She's gonna hit me with that battery-powered fly swatter. She got to go. Brrr.
Yeah, Glenn, that's my fault because I work with marketing and copyright is a big part of that.
Yeah.
And it applies to everything, and people don't think about it. And then out of the blue, somebody gets a hold of it, and you pay that fine whether you knew it or not. There's no excuse for not knowing.
You have to be real careful.
Kind of like going on the internet and right-clicking and copying an image off to use for advertising. That's a big no-no because right now there's some realtors that did that for a website, and they've got a $150,000 lawsuit going right now. So it's a bad deal.
That's awesome, Sleeper. Yeah, Womack, welcome in, buddy.
Hey, Sherry Wade says I need to buy a cattle prod. I actually had one, but
We got
he broke it.
40 of them out the farm. Yeah, that's one thing you just got to be careful with is infringements. Oh. Womack is a great channel. Sleeper Barbecue is another great channel. If there's any mods in here, please put everybody's links up for them.
Yeah, because it's hard for me to do it from my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, honey. I've got 4 of them cut out here, and these actually was sent to me by one of my other buddies, old Krusty Crinks. Great channel too. They've been sitting here, and I've thought about them and thought about them and thought about them. I'm going to actually take one of them and make me a pattern so I can have them. And I've got some other baits in mind too. So see, this one's a little bit different than this one. Not got as much hump in its back, so there's probably some different blocks. Oh, that's going to be fun. This is one that I've started on. Got a ways to go yet, long ways to go. I'll completely do that by hand, all the sanding, all the carving, the rattles in it. I'm going to have to put a little bit of weight in it. Just drill a hole in that belly and drop some weight in there. Sleeper, if you put weight in the belly, they're not going to lay over on their side. You can adjust the eyes in them, the crank, the pulls, to where they won't lay over, and you'll have to tune them and do some work. And you'll weight the belly down, pour lead in it, and then I'm going to... Actually, you can, Glenn. I actually have a cedar lure that I bought years ago. It was from Pose when Pose was doing those. They're not hand carved, they're all laser, done with lasers. But they had cedar baits. You put that weight in that belly and it's going to sit there and float. And when you take off, that lip's going to pull it under.
I thought putting weights in the fish bellies was
it's not illegal in ugly dog world, but it is in the walleye world. Yep, you got to use enough weight. And I'm going to kind of get into doing some hand carved stuff. I've watched Ron and Fred over at Mad Monkeys and some other guys do it, and I want to do it. So I really do.
So Amanda brought up a good point, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody this, but she says if you change it a little bit, that you should still be able to use it.
Yeah, you can change it a little.
But we had that cousin of Melinda's that he did that. He was doing an anti-bullying thing, and he was using a turtle theme, the fighting turtles, and they said because the people associated him with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they gave him a $30,000 bill or something. It was crazy. Yeah. And he changed it. It wasn't themed exactly like that. It was probably more than 10%, and he still got a bill. So you guys be careful with that stuff.
Yep, I'm just going to paint my own stuff.
Yeah, that's why we paint your own stuff. You have to be original, 300 videos.
Yeah, I've actually got some sanders. I'd like to get a belt sander. I got one for sharpening knives. Cody did. So
I don't know where we put it.
Well, I'd figure out some spot. I really want to do some hand stuff and come up with some of my own patterns. So keep my mind occupied. Keep me from getting a snuggle or huggle or whatever y'all called it a while ago.
A cuddle?
Cuddle, that's the word. Yeah, she being mean to me at night, Fred.
Man, you whine a lot.
It's senior abuse.
Maybe Amanda needs to make you a wine sippy cup.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because he would use it, Amanda. Oh, my gosh.
She's asking you questions.
Oh, sorry. I'm chatting with her in another chat.
Terry, have a blessed evening and get a bird tomorrow, buddy. Man, I wish you was here. We'd go down to Tucumcari and bring a whole pickup load of them damn turkeys back there all over that place.
Did who sell what, Amanda?
That bait you was talking.
What?
I don't know. I have no idea what y'all two were talking about. Yeah, I think we're going to cruise on out of here in a minute, too. I guess there'll be a premiere up of the OPO stuff on Tuesday at 6.
It depends on my computer situation.
If we can get our computers going. So
I do not know.
We'll try. I'll try not to mess it up. That way she don't have to edit it.
Yeah, he wasn't selling anything, Amanda. He got fined and had to pay the copyright infringement fine of $30,000. Is that what you mean? A wood glitter bug would be cool.
Yep. But I think we're going to get on out of here. Love all of you to pieces.
Hour and 46 minutes, man.
Yep. Ron needed it.
Ron whines what?
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we're going to get on out of here and go in the house and have a sandwich or something.
That sounds good. I'm going to go get a tea.
I hope you all have a very, very, very blessed weekend. And we'll catch you later.